What's up, Trophy Hunter? We have a new sale in the PSN store called Big Games Big Deals. And in this video I want to show you some pretty good deals. A lot of games with the new lowest price, some worth playing platinums, some easy ones. It's a mixed batch, so we're jumping right into it. All I can say, the first game is already a must buy. The first game on the list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. It's 90% off, so you only have to pay $3 instead of $30. The game is also cross-buy, so you can get the PS4 and the PS5 version, so 2 platinums are possible. But the game does not support cross-save, so it's not possible to auto-pop the platinum from PS4 to PS5. The gameplay is similar to Hades. You can also play the game online with up to 4 players, and the game also supports couch co-op. Trophy-wise, we have no miscellaneous, but the game requires multiple playthroughs and of course a bit of skill. The next game on my list is also a blast from the past, Soul River 1 and 2 Remastered. $13 instead of $30. The game is also cross-buy, and like the name suggests, it includes 2 games. If you play the PS5 version, there's only 1 platinum and the second game counts as DLC. If you play the PS4 version, both games have a separate trophy list with a separate platinum. So basically, if you buy the game cross-buy, you can unlock 3 platinums. You need a minimum of 1 playthrough for each game. Keep in mind, on Soul River 1 there are 8 missable trophies, on Soul River 2 there are 10 missable trophies. But I personally would say both games count as an easy platinum. Next one with the new lowest is Painkiller. Well, I remember the game was $10 a few weeks ago, but now it's only $7.99, which is definitely a pretty good deal for this game. The game can be played online or offline with bots. Well, if you play offline with bots, you can definitely reduce the time to platinum a lot, because you earn a lot more experience points solo. The next are basically 4 games because it's a bundle: the Sherlock Holmes Absolute Deduction Bundle, which includes the Sinking City, the PS5 version, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, Sherlock Holmes The Devil's Daughter, and Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. And all these games for just $12 instead of $120. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 is also a cross-buy title, so you get the PS4 and the PS5 version, but the game does not support cross-save. Each game definitely counts as an easy platinum, and you need roughly between 15 to 20 hours for each one. So definitely a very good deal, but only if you don't already own one of these games. Next we have the newest Front Mission remake, Front Mission 3. Game is also cross-buy, but the game does not support cross-save. This game is a tactical turn-based mech action RPG game. If you never played a Front Mission game and you don't want to start with the third one, you can try your luck on the first one, which is also on sale for $8 instead of $35, or the second one, which is also on sale for $12. Trophy wise, well, all 3 of them are a bit identical with the difficulty and time. But also keep in mind, all these games have some missables. If you need some information, I recommend check out Steam. There are some useful tips and tricks for each game. We don't have enough railgun shooters, so I recommend check out the House of the Dead 2 for $16 instead of $25. Game is cross-buy, but does not support cross-save. The second one is definitely my personal favorite. If you never played any of the House of the Dead games, and if you're not sure if you should buy it, you can also check out the first one, because it's also on sale for just $2.50. Both games can be also played offline co-op, and in each game you can also unlock some cheats. However, both games require multiple playthroughs. The second one is a little bit tougher than the first one and also requires a bit more time. Next I have a nice little indie gem for you guys, Night Swarm. It's a vampire themed roguelite RPG bullet heaven, like Vampire Survivors. Well, trophy wise nothing is really missable, but like in most of these games it's a big grind and you need several playthroughs. There are also a difficulty related trophy: you need to defeat the final boss on the hardest difficulty. However, definitely another pretty solid and fun entry in this genre. Next one is definitely a banger deal, Puppet House, for just 90 cents if you're a PS Plus member. Without PS Plus it's less than $2 instead of $18. It's a short and pretty solid horror game where you need to run away from an evil puppet. Trophy wise there are some missables, but with a guide you can easily breeze through the game and collecting everything in a single playthrough in less than 2 hours. If you need some assistance, I also have a full platinum walkthrough available on my channel. Next game on my list is Trinity Trigger, the Deluxe Edition. The Deluxe Edition includes also an extra episode set as a DLC and a weapon set DLC. The game is also cross-buy but does not support cross-save, and there are no extra trophies for the DLC. The game itself is an action RPG. Trophy-wise, we have no missable trophies and everything can be done in a single playthrough. The game got some mixed reviews, so it's probably not for everyone, but it's still a solid 7 out of 10. Next game on my list is Submersed to the Hive with the new lowest of $10 instead of $25. Not sure if you played the first one was not really good. The second one is definitely a lot better, but still not worth $25, but for $10 you can give it a try. But again, the game itself is really nothing special, only get it if you like underwater horror and if you probably want an easy platinum from a non-shuffler game. Next game is definitely pretty unique and doesn't take itself too seriously, Slayers X. Game is also cross-buy between PS4 and PS5. No cross-save, the game is like Duke Nukem on some trucks. If you enjoy old school style shooters and want some weird experience, you should definitely check out the game. And last but not least, another nice little indie game, Space Roguelike Adventure. This game is like Devious Dungeon just with aliens. Nice little indie game with a very easy platinum. There's also a secret cheat code which allows you to get the platinum within a few minutes. If you decide to play through the game legit, you probably need 2 to 3 hours depending on your skill. And that's it guys, and if you don't want to spend much money, I highly recommend get at least the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game for just $3. Probably Puppet House, the horror game, for just 90 cents, and maybe House of the Dead, but the first one for just $2.50. 3 pretty solid games for less than $10. And that's it guys, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.